Welcome everyone to South Kitsap High School. We're happy you could join us today for this varsity volleyball game between South and North Kitsap. I'm Melissa Stewart, a video student here at South, and joining me in the booth tonight is Amy Powell. What kind of game can we expect tonight, Amy?
Well, hey, Melissa. It should be actually quite an interesting game. North Kitsap is not usually one to beat South Kitsap here on games like this, and we are dominating the league right now. But if North really wants to put the effort into it and are really determined, it should make for quite a great game.
That's right. Going into this match, South Kitsap is undefeated in the league, 2-0, and we have North Kitsap 1-2 in the league. Should be a great game. Getting ready to get started here. Just a little background, South Kitsap has 6 seniors on their roster this year. Great game.
Have they done the coin toss yet? No, they haven't yet.
Not really sure. Here we go. Players slapping hands. It's going to be a great game. You might notice a couple new changes in the way the game's played this year. A new position has been added. The name of that position is the libero, and you'll notice that they are played by a player in the back row wearing the white jersey, and they stay only in the back row. They're defensive specialists, basically. So, Amy, all they're going to do is play in the back row, and they can come in and out of the game as they please. They don't need to be substituted in and out.
Interesting. All right, let's get started.
South Kitsap team captains this year, Stephanie Olson, she's number 1, and Ricky Bentley, number 10. They're both seniors. I was told earlier today by Stephanie Peacock, number 2, that this year's team is full of seniors, 6 of them overall, and they're more determined than ever, and their work ethic has been great this year, and their team state goal is to make it to state.
And some people to watch for North, the 2 team captains, Jamie Hines. She's number 14. I don't know if she's in. And Liz Tomsick, who's number 23. They're both seniors.
All right, and here we go. Crystal Bitts starting off with the serve for South. All right. Stephanie Olson blocked by North Kitsap, number 23. Number 4 will serve next for North Kitsap. Received by Savannah Starkweather. Chelsea Hoffman drives one in there. Stephanie Olson with a hit.
Is this
North Kitsap fighting to recover.
Melissa, is this the first year that they've changed their type of scoring?
Yes, this year they will also be rally scoring. So you may have noticed that South Kitsap gave up a point when they lost the serve. North Kitsap got the point for that, even though they didn't really earn it.
Interesting.
All right, we have Stephanie Peacock, number 2. She's a senior, heading off to college next year, and she's undecided, but probably will be playing at the college level next year. So we'll look for that. Holding called on Stephanie Peacock in the back row. Serving for North Kitsap, Liz Tomsick, number 24. And it's deep in the center, but South doesn't make the return. Ooh,
Boy, it's really stormy outside, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I know.
Looks like we had a bit of a power surge.
I noticed none of the stoplights were working when I was driving my way up to South, so.
Yeah, stormy day. We'll see what happens on the court.
Adds a little excitement.
All right, we have South Kitsap.
That looked like that had an awkward spin on it.
We have South Kitsap trailing North Kitsap 4-1. What'd you say?
right now the score is North Kitsap 4, South Kitsap 2.
South Kitsap gets the ball back. We have Chelsea Hoffman, number 6, heading up to the service line. Also a senior here at South.
Chelsea played JV her freshman year here, if I recall correctly. So
Yes, she did.
4 years of volleyball. I know she, along with many other players on the team, are on out-of-school volleyball teams as well, and they'll travel all around the country to play volleyball, like year-round.
And unfortunately, that one was out of the service area. That'll give the serve back to North Kitsap. We have number 9, Megan Browse. She's a senior. Let's see what she has. All right, and South Kitsap captain Stephanie Olson brings in the tip.
If I'm right, she played varsity her freshman year, which was kind of interesting.
Yes, she did, and we've just got Stephanie back this year after a little absence while she played in Puyallup the last couple years. Nice little rally going here, and Bentley comes up with it. North Kitsap. And we have Gabby DeVault. And South Kitsap not able to return that one. Number 7 for North Kitsap. And a shank by Chelsea Hoffman, number 6.
I don't know what you would say. I would say almost it's South Kitsap. I don't know about you, Melissa, but I'd almost say that South Kitsap is maybe just getting a little surprised at like the first couple of scores in play, so they just need to regroup and kind of get things together and restore their focus, and then they'll be ready to take everything on.
Absolutely, a possibility there, Amy. Nice return by Stephanie Peacock. And we have an in the net called on, I believe it was Gabby DeVault, but I'm not really sure. Stephanie Olson takes one to the ground. Serve return by Savannah Starkweather. South Kitsap's Libaro.
Melissa, with rally scoring, does it still go to 15 points?
Actually, no, it doesn't. The teams for the first 4 games will be playing to 25, and after that we have the 5th game, if needed. We play best out of 5, so if we need a 5th game, it will only be played to 15 points.
South Kitsap trying to pull it together, getting a score, getting a point. Substitution. Or was that just the Libaro leaving the game?
I believe that last substitution was Savannah Starkweather leaving the game, being replaced by Crystal Bitts, number 4, as a setter position up in the front row.
Number 24 has some power.
Hard hit by Jennifer Buckner of North Kitsap. She definitely has an arm, Amy.
Another point for South.
South Kitsap catching up a little bit. We have South at 7 and North Kitsap at 9. Gabby DeVault with the serve. And an out-of-line service by Gabby DeVault. It's going to give it back to number 15, Kristen Sprague of North Kitsap. Received by Steph.
Nice shot.
Nice job. Nice kill by Stephanie Peacock there.
North Kitsap substitute, 2 for 15.
That's going to bring in Molly Miklowski. Chelsea Hoffman with the tip there. South Kitsap fighting. North Kitsap trying to recover.
Yeah,
Free ball to South Kitsap side.
I have to say the sheer determination of South Kitsap is definitely dominating over North Kitsap when it comes to, they're so, I don't know, they're just loud and just, you can see it on their faces. They're really intense.
You can definitely see the spirit in the South Kitsap side. State is a big goal this year.
Well, whatever they're doing, it's worked so far.
Yes, it has. Jennifer Buckner serving outside the line on that one. Gives the serve to Crystal Bitts, number 4. Crystal's a junior this year. As a sophomore last year, she was a starter on the varsity team as a setter. Great set of hands on that one. Received by number 14 of North Kitsap, the Libaro, which is Jamie Hines. She's one of the North Kitsap captains.
All right, looks like South Kitsap has brought everything even, score 11-11. And I said that a little too early.
Happens to the best of us, Amy.
Well, it's so hard to tell which way a game's going to go, so because it fluctuates so easily. You can just, it's intense every second.
All right, nice hit by Stephanie Olson, South Kitsap. North Kitsap not able to recover that one. Savannah Starkweather, the Libaro, going out for bringing in Gabby DeVault, number 8, as a middle blocker. Stephanie Peacock providing the first kill for South Kitsap right there. And 2 in a row for Stephanie Peacock. Number 2, Molly Leklovsky of North Kitsap, just not able to recover those. Stephanie definitely has an arm, and all her training is definitely paying off.
And it looks like the ball is stuck in the bleachers.
Looks like the ref's going to give us another ball there. All right, this time Molly was able to receive from Peacock there. Stephanie Olson with a hard hit there. Not sure what the call was on that, but the ball goes back to Stephanie Peacock of South Kitsap. Stephanie continuing to serve those hard hit balls. And a timeout called by North Kitsap. They're going to try to regroup here. South Kitsap's taking the lead 16-12 here. The rally of serves by Stephanie Peacock sure has played a little toll on them.
The Wolves are definitely a little more conversational in their timeout. Maybe that's because they're not under so much pressure. Like
yes, definitely playing a factor.
relaxing, taking a drink of water. I think that maybe that's what makes them so intimidating, like their winning persona. A couple of the lights starting to come back on in the gym. We'd lost a couple of them. Starting to flicker back on.
And Stephanie Peacock again, serving to the Libaro.
And it slipped through.
Serve now goes back to North Kitsap.
With a quick substitution.
We have 15 for 2. That's going to bring in Kristen Sprague. She's a junior over at North Kitsap.
Boy, and she's tall, 5'10".
Quite tall. Stephanie Olson with a jump set there. Bringing in a kill from Gabby DeVault, which the Libaro, Jamie Hines, is not able to recover. Nice job there, ladies.
And 10 comes in for 3 on the south side. Ricky Bentley comes in for Starla Lockhart.
Chelsea Hoffman earning a point for her team there. Serving to the opposite side, hitting the net, and you'll notice that South was still able to get a point from that even though the serve did hit the net. That's part of the new rally scoring this year.
So why was that they didn't?
Even though the ball had hit the net on the serve, it was still counted as a regular serve. Okay. In the past, you wouldn't have seen that.
That's interesting.
And the ball hit out of bounds by number 7, Sarah Mostifi. Quite the interesting list of names there, wouldn't you say, Amy?
Definitely adds a little bit of spice to announcing, that's for sure.
Number 9, Megan Bowes of North Kitsap. Great hitting by her shown. South Kitsap not able to recover. She goes to the service line.
And the serve.
Received by Stephanie Peacock. Hit by Ricky Bentley back to the back row.
And Jennifer Buckner. Hits another one. What's it slip
North Kitsap trying to make up some ground now. South Kitsap leads 20-15 and only 5 more points to score in this game. Saved by Stephanie Olson, but out of bounds and not able to recover.
Well, they sure get a 10 for effort, though.
Definitely. Received by Chelsea Hoffman. Hit by Gabby DeVault. Giving South back the serve. It's going to go to Stephanie Olson, number 1. She can just go 4 points and get this one over. But unfortunately, it's in the net, and that brings North Kitsap up to 17, South Kitsap 21. Nice recover by Crystal Bitts. And a hit by Ricky Bentley, who comes back with a block, blocking number 4, Kimi Bangs, number 4 of North Kitsap, a sophomore coming in at 5 feet 6 inches. Nice rally going here. Bentley with the hit. And not even touched by North Kitsap. North Kitsap libero number 14, Jamie Hines, sure working hard in that back row. One more point to go. Gabby DeVault stepping to the line with 24 points.
It'd be nice if they could just finish up this game.
And the serve. Hit. Saved by Gabby. Nice job. Chelsea Hoffman missing the pass on that one.
Savannah Starkweather coming back in.
North Kitsap looking to buy some time here as they send Kristen Sprague to the line. Received by Chelsea Hoffman. And the block taken by number 3, Liz Tomsick, brings it down on the South Kitsap side, bringing North Kitsap to 19, South Kitsap 24. Received by Savannah Starkweather.
Just stuck to her hand, didn't it?
Yes, That's going to finish out the first game. South Kitsap 25, North Kitsap 19.
It's always nice to win the first game. I think that kind of gives you the motivation.
Definitely. We always have to be careful, though, not to let that first, knowing you have one game under your belt. You got to keep working hard all the way through, as we'll see, hopefully, through tonight's match.
The crowd sure seemed to be quite noisy tonight. Definitely have some people rooting for South, that's for sure.
It's definitely not part of South Kitsap tradition to not show up for your team.
Yeah, South Kitsap crowd is not known for its passiveness.
Maybe that was the better word I was looking for there, Amy.
These are South Kitsap.
This Saturday, October 18th, there'll be a tournament held in Olympia. South Kitsap will be attending that. This is their big tournament. They go to it every year. Last year, not turning out as great as they would have liked to, but I think the determination this year will get them a lot farther.
While we're pausing here, we should point out and kind of congratulate, say good job to the student managers, Darren Posey, Jared Martin, and Luke DeVault, working hard to, I don't know, kind of the backbone of the team, keeping everything together. Hey, how's it going?
Hi, everyone. Getting a little self-shot there.
Do you think this is from pickleball? We have a wiffle ball up in the crow's nest. We're trying to figure out where it came from, and I think it's from the PE class. Do you think?
Maybe,
the pickleball? Are they
yeah.
playing pickleball? I don't know.
All right.
All right.
40 seconds to go on the clock here, right as we start this second game. Looks like we've got Stephanie Peacock, Chelsea Hoffman, Crystal Bitts, Gabby DeVault, Stephanie Olson, and Starla Lockhart taking the court on South Kitsap side. Looking to get the second win in this match.
Looks like North Kitsap is still getting their pep talk. Quite an animated coach there. Finishing up. All right, time to cheer and time to start.
All right.
That lovely sounding bell.
All right, walking to the service line for North Kitsap, Jennifer Buckner.
Maybe it's just me observing, but it looks like she's been a pretty prominent player this evening with them.
Definitely with the dominant arm on that team.
And a couple of last words of advice from the North Kitsap coach.
And the ref anxious to get ready. The whistle. Stephanie Olson with the return. And a block by Stephanie Peacock.
All right, South off to a good start.
Stephanie takes the line. But in the net. Is that twice? Unfortunate for that one. She makes it up with a nice receive. Chelsea Hoffman attempts a tip.
Wow.
Stephanie Olson with a hit. Stephanie Olson goes up again and sets to the back row. North Kitsap not able to recover that.
There's a lot of power going behind the ball.
on the South Kitsap side. 10 in for 3. That's going to bring in Ricky Bentley in the front row. Chelsea Hoffman at the line. Gabby DeVault goes up for the hit and not able to be recovered. It's going to bring South Kitsap to 3, North Kitsap 1. Chelsea's been a strong member of the team for a couple years now.
And that would be her father screaming in the crowd. There's a lot of support. You can see there's a lot of family in the crowd. It's kind of heartwarming, I guess.
Very. That's 3 in a row for Chelsea.
And the serve.
Nice short one. Hoping to throw the other team off. And a hold called on number 4 for Crystal Bitts. And Liz Tomsick of North Kitsap goes to the line. Also a dominant player, reining in at 5 feet 11 inches.
She's the middle blocker, also team captain. One of them.
Stephanie Olson with another jump set. Gives it over to Ricky Bentley, who gives it a kill. South Kitsap taking an early lead in this game as Stephanie Olson walks to the line. Received by Jamie Hines of North Kitsap. Stephanie Olson makes a great save there. Nice rally going. Stephanie Olson with the set. Hit by Crystal Bitts, normally a setter. And a hold called on North Kitsap, giving South Kitsap the point. Well earned on that one. And an ace by Stephanie Olson. Great player. She spent a couple years over in Puyallup looking for that competitive edge. We'll look to see her also in college ball next year.
Yeah, the local papers and media are just loving the fact that she's coming back. I've seen her face quite a bit in the local press.
And South Kitsap is known for its college players. We have a couple right now up at Western Washington University and one in Tennessee. The receive going over the net, hit by Gabby DeVault. And Crystal Bitts not getting to that one in time. Serve goes back over to North Kitsap and Megan Rose. Received by Stephanie Peacock, set by Stephanie Olson right over the net. Nice job. Chelsea Hoffman dives for that one, but she just doesn't quite make it. Stephanie Olson with a nice hit there. We have South Kitsap 9, North Kitsap 4. Gabby DeVault going to the line. Gabby's a junior and did play JV last year as a team captain unofficially. Chelsea Hoffman with a nice back row hit, sending it all the way back. North Kitsap brings it back over, but out of bounds. Chelsea definitely likes to keep it cool. And off South Kitsap right there.
Savannah Starkweather coming back in.
Received by Chelsea Hoffman. The set by Stephanie Olsen. Stephanie Peacock not able to get that one over and takes a trip to the other side of the net. Ricky Bentley with the hit. And Jennifer Buckner of North Kitsap going in for a very nice hit there. Called out of bounds, though. It's going to bring the serve over to Ricky Bentley. Nice receive by the LeBaron. But South Kitsap LeBaron's Savannah Starkweather not able to recover that hit.
Oh.
Nice step by Crystal Bitts. And a hit by Chelsea Hoffman, taken off the hands of North Kitsap.
Number 7 for North Kitsap looking kind of angry at that.
We know it's stormy outside, but will we see that on the court tonight?
Ooh. Nice.
I thought so.
So why was that point given to? Was that inbounds or?
That ball, it landed out of bounds, but off the hand of one of the South Kitsap players. I'm not really sure who. But it takes the serve back over to Jennifer Buckner of North Kitsap. Deep serve. Free ball by Stephanie Peacock over to the other side. And a hit coming up. Received by Starla Lockhart. And some confusion on the North Kitsap side. Sends it out of bounds, giving South Kitsap the point. South Kitsap fairly far ahead. 13, North Kitsap 8.
Number 14, Jamie Hines comes in.
And a hold called on Megan Brose of North Kitsap. Stephanie looking to keep on the streak. Crystal Bitts with the set, and Chelsea Hoffman sends it to the back row just a little too far, sending it out of bounds.
Chelsea looks like she's really starting to step in and make some more plays.
Chelsea also, although not a captain, tends to take on a bit of a leadership role on the court.
Oh, she was captain last year,
Yes, she was.
so it comes very naturally to her.
And the serve, received by Starla Lockhart. Nice low serve by Crystal Bitts, taking it to Stephanie Olsen. Showing some teamwork there. Stephanie Peacock with a beautiful hit to the back row. Stephanie Olsen up with the serve. And Chelsea Hoffman taking the dominating role in that, sending the ball to the ground. Timeout called by North Kitsap. Definitely have some ground to make up as South Kitsap goes 5 points up. South Kitsap 15, North Kitsap 10. South Kitsap definitely a bit more free-spirited about their timeouts. Some little giggling going on down there. North Kitsap has some ground to make up.
Wolves ready to start.
And Chelsea Hoffman walks to the line.
But first, quick substitution.
Ricky Bentley in for Starla Lockhart. Sorry about that.
Ricky is one of the more taller females on the team. Actually, one of the tallest, reaching 5'10".
Ricky's a great player, also looking to take on a college role next year. And Liz Tomsick with the serve.
Had some gunk to get off of her shoe.
And a deep serve. Probably would have gone out of bounds. Crystal Bitts not sure about that. Attempting to save it. My guess is that Liz will go for the same girl, and Crystal's probably got a ball coming right back at her. Well, maybe not. Nice push by Stephanie Olsen to the opposite side.
Right back at him.
She's obviously a girl that's not just in for the physical. She's definitely thinking about every move and everywhere she sends the ball. Let's see where she sends the serve. And it's the back right. Bitts with the set. Stephanie Peacock pushing it to the back row.
And it slips through.
Hit by Megan Bruce, hits the floor on the South Kitsap side. North Kitsap catching up, only 3 points behind. South Kitsap 16, North Kitsap 13.
Looks like they're scoring questions.
Some deliberations going on the
Possible,
court.
somebody's out of their place.
We'll get a quick line check and get this all figured out.
Looks like they're comparing scores. I remember that. If the scorekeeper at any time feels that something isn't right, they can stop and get everything rearranged.
Better to catch it early.
Yeah, it is.
You'll notice that North Kitsap coach Clay Blackwood taking advantage of this time to talk with his team, but Coach Kathy Gignis remains on the bench. Shows some trust in her players out there on the court. So what are you thinking? Is it too soon to tell, or you think South Kitsap will prevail in the match tonight?
Well, it looks like we're prevailing so far, so I'm optimistic, especially with our history, but you never know.
Never know.
Tides always
That's
turn.
right.
It's a stormy night. Anything could happen. And they look like, I mean, they've shown us that if they really, really wanted it, they could have it. I mean, they could definitely pull through, especially, I don't know, especially with number 24, with her strong arm, and especially with the coach as optimistic as he is. But
All right, well, we'll see what happens.
But they have quite a bit to get by for that victory, so.
All right. Back on the court. Megan Bros with the serve. And it's deep and received by Stephanie Peacock.
Not quite.
We'll look for some quicker feet by the South Kitsap side. Received by Stephanie Hoffman. And a hit by Ricky Bentley. Hitting the pole but staying in bounds. North Kitsap not able to recover. Gabby DeVault will take the serve. Stephanie Olsen with a nice save there, and Ricky Bentley goes up for the hit. Makes it a short little tap. Stephanie Olsen with the set.
That was a
Chelsea
nice
Hoffman
save.
with this hit.
Oh, not quite.
South Kitsap definitely showing some teamwork on that side. I believe all of the girls on the court for South Kitsap are involved with the juniors volleyball for Kitsap County, all playing outside the league. And a hit by Stephanie Peacock, almost not returned, but unfortunately was. Try it again. Ricky Bentley gets the ball over, but North Kitsap is in the net.
Seems like things are intensifying as it goes on.
Gabby very persistent with her serves. Stephanie Olsen with the back set to Crystal Bitts. And a hold called on number 23, Liz Tomsick of North Kitsap. You know, when the ball's just coming, sometimes you don't really think about it. Gabby returning a hard hit by Jennifer Buckner. And Ricky Bentley gets a kill on. Gabby only 4 points from getting a win for her team. And a third timeout called by North Kitsap coach Clay Blackwood. One thing I will notice, though, Amy, is that even the girls who aren't getting a chance to play maybe in this game, they're very excited. Got lots of cheers going on by South Kitsap down there. Teamwork definitely an issue.
I've noticed South Kitsap is really good with rotating people out and making sure everybody gets a chance to play. And everybody is highly trained and highly skilled, so nobody ever really gets left out of the volleyball seasons, which is really a neat thing.
Great thing it is. North Kitsap trying to take away Gabby's rhythm here, but we'll see what she has at the line. And again she goes. Stephanie Olsen with the set over. And a block by Stephanie Peacock in the front row.
It looks like all the lights are back on in the gym.
That they are. And a deep serve by Gabby.
They tried, just couldn't pull it together.
Acing number 14, Jamie Hines. We have South Kitsap at 23, North Kitsap 14. Stephanie Olsen running all the way across the court to set up Ricky. Ricky Bentley getting it over, and North Kitsap not returning.
Game point now. See if we can get this finished with fast, or
Gabby on a roll with her serves tonight. Oh, but I spoke too soon, Amy. Right into the net. North Kitsap has some ground to make up, though. 15-24, South Kitsap. And a push to the outside for Stephanie Peacock by Stephanie Olsen. And Ricky Bentley sends it over with a set that North Kitsap, LeBar, and Jamie Hines not able to recover.
there we go. That finishes it up.
This concludes game 2. South Kitsap taking over 25-15.
A little switch around the court now. Time to pack up the water and head to the other side.
If South Kitsap wins this game, that is the match.
You think they're going to do it?
I think they can do it.
I think they can too. I would be surprised if they didn't.
But we'll see what North Kitsap has to offer.
Yeah, North showing some good effort and showing that they want it. So I think possibly they might lack like the sheer determination. South is really intense.
Amy, did you ever play volleyball?
No, never did. I was a scorekeeper for a little while, so that was kind of neat. Got to see a neat perspective of it. I was always horrible at volleyball. PE was bad. Bad news. Why? You played last year, didn't you?
I did play last year for South Kitsap, and I also played in junior high. I unfortunately was in that group that didn't get 8th grade sports, though, due to a levy failure.
That's right. That's unfortunate.
A little earlier this evening, we had the South Kitsap JV volleyball team, which was dominant over North Kitsap, 3-0 overall. Had some great plays by all the girls down there. That is the future of South Kitsap's volleyball team, as next year we'll be losing 6 of our seniors.
It should be interesting to see what next year's going to be like.
Next year will be very different indeed.
Especially with the fact that South is so close. I know the volleyball teams, they're all very, very supportive, and they're all friends, you know, and completely out of school. So it doesn't just have to do with the sport itself. I mean, in all parts of their life, they're there for each other. And I think that also makes really, really good teamwork and coordination when they're out there.
Definitely. And Gabby DeVault and Katie Neighbors of the varsity team, both juniors and very good friends as well. I think we'll watch to see them prevail to the team captain position.
So again, a little last-minute coaching from North Kitsap.
South Kitsap goes to the court. We have Savannah Starkweather not starting out this time, but we'll look to probably see her rotated in for Starla Lockhart.
All right, let's get this started. Oh, wait, yeah. Little pep talk first. Little cheer. Little clout. Yay.
And Crystal Bitz will start it off. Her serve showing strong early on tonight.
Referee's checking spots. Everything's good. Checking North. Everything's good. Switching out. 14 for 24. Jamie Hines for Jennifer Buckner.
And the whistle.
All right, looks like everything's clear. Time to get
Could
this
be
started.
the last game of the night tonight. Crystal Bitz with the serve. And a hit by Sarah Mottstiff. Again by Megan Burrs, and a recover by Savannah Starkweather of South Kitsap. Unfortunately, South brings it back over too far. That'll give the serve to Kimmy Bangs.
They should get a point for effort. That was neat.
Chelsea Hoffman with the tip, looking to throw off North Kitsap. Doesn't seem to stagger him a bit, though.
All right.
Stephanie Peacock going back to the line. She had quite the run on her serves earlier. We'll look for the same thing. Or not. And Liz Tomsick takes the line. And a shallow serve to Starla Lockhart, shanking it far to the left side. South not able to recover. Seems to me that the crowd has grown here at South Kitsap tonight.
It has. People just kind of keep on.
People keep on coming. Stephanie Olson with a hard hit. And a late call on that one calls it inbounds for the kill.
I don't think I would have wanted to try and stop that ball. I would have.
And I don't know that the lines judge really wanted to call that out. Would have gotten quite the comeback on that. Received by the LeBaron and hit back over by Sarah Mostiff. And Gabby DeVault for the kill for South Kitsap. Chelsea Hoffman takes the line. Scores tied up, 3-3. And it's served to the LeBaron.
And
North Kitsap not getting the hit on that one.
she missed it.
Senior Sarah Mostifi slipping up a little bit.
Another point for South.
Chelsea serve actually going out, but going off the arm of one of the North Kitsap players. North Kitsap helping her out a bit.
That serve worked for South Kitsap.
Chelsea Hoffman's sure doing a number on number 14, Jamie Hines. She's had her up and back and to her left. And now too short as it hits the net.
Sure helped out South a little bit, though.
A little bit. We have South Kitsap coming up with 6, North Kitsap 4. Stephanie Olson with the tip.
That's a nice little sneak move.
Yeah, North Kitsap did not see that one coming, letting it fall through.
Are those some of the hardest moves to pull off? Because I think it would be to not.
From my experience, it's one of those things that you don't really plan on doing. But you get so close to that net sometimes you don't have room for a full hit. And we have a hit by Crystal Bitts. And Gabby DeVault trying to take that one back over. Stephanie Olson was there to back her up, but I don't think she saw her. Received by Crystal Bitts and a hit by Ricky Bentley to the floor for the kill.
A little organized cheer coming from the crowd. And a little dance.
And Gabby with the serve. North Kitsap coming back with a hard hit, but just a bit far.
Just a bit.
Some disorganization sending a free ball to South Kitsap. South Kitsap takes advantage with another tip by Stephanie Peacock. Moving to the ball to the opposite side of the court from the players. Another one of those thinking moves. Stephanie Olson with the back set. Crystal Bitts with the kill. Deep to the right corner. With no one there to recover. And the hit by Jennifer Buckner.
Just out of bounds.
Powerful girl, but maybe just a little bit too powerful.
That has to be a really hard thing to control.
Gabby DeVault being very consistent with her serves tonight.
Right. That just came right back at him.
Gabby's run South Kitsap up to 12, leaving North Kitsap behind at 6.
backing up there, but ready to get back underway.
And that serve goes out. North Kitsap looking to redeem themselves a bit here.
I think North Kitsap just has to try and keep things together right now.
We are seeing a bit more disorganization on the North Kitsap side. A lot more free balls being sent over than from South. Only a couple sent over from South tonight.
I can imagine it would be really hard to stay focused, you know, if you had a couple of games against you, but
Takes a bit of a toll.
looks like there was
There
nobody there
again.
for that one. All right, looking for a substitution.
Team captain for North Kitsap, Jamie Hines, looking a bit frustrated right now.
Chelsea Hoffman is coming out of the game. Is that to keep players fresh or players for certain positions, do you think?
Actually coming in right now is number 7, Katie Neighbors. Katie's a junior, and she saw a lot of time playing last year on the JV, but she hasn't seen much time on the varsity level as a setter on this year. Mostly just because the varsity already has some really great setters that they want to use who are still seniors. So, but I bet next year.
You'll see a lot of her next year, I bet. Another animated pep talk from North Kitsap coach.
Score South Kitsap 15, North Kitsap 6. Definitely with some ground to make up.
All right. I bet right now South Kitsap just wants to get this all finished up and over with so everybody can go home.
For love of the game, Amy.
Yeah.
For love of the game.
Plus, it wouldn't hurt to go home winning all 3 games. I'm sure that wouldn't.
Ricky Bentley steps up to the line. And the serve.
And the serve.
All right, there's the whistle. Singing it deep to the right side.
Oh, not quite.
Jennifer Buckner hitting the hole on that one. Keeping under control, and Ricky Bentley not able to come up with the receive.
That's okay. Good humored about it, though. They kind of laugh it off.
Received by LeBaron Savannah Starkweather.
Nice.
And the hit from South Kitsap not recovered by the North. Crystal Bits at the line. Katie Neighbor sends over the free ball to North Kitsap. North Kitsap goes for the hit. Turns into a tip. Crystal Bits already at the floor, not able to come up with that third hit. Stephanie Olson for the kill. Deep and hard to the left corner. Definitely a strong arm, although you wouldn't guess it from looking at her.
Almost.
Hard effort taken by South Kitsap. Couple girls on the floor there.
And quick substitution. 15 for 2.
SK coach Kathy Gangness up on her feet now. And some emotion behind that hit by Stephanie Olson.
Before the play, it almost sounded like there was cat calling coming from South. I'm like, come on, serve it.
South definitely ready to win this one. Ricky Bentley coming back in for Starla Lockhart. She'll go to the front row, help out Gabby DeVault with the blocking duties up there. Katie Neighbors steps to the line. We haven't seen her serve yet tonight, but we expect good things. And it is. North Kitsap not able to return it, partly due to a bad receive.
Just looked like it was a little lower than she'd expected. Someone out of their spot.
I think that last little slide to LeBaron Jamie Hines did a little damage physically. She looks like she's going to tough it out, though. South serving it out of bounds. Giving it back over to Megan Browse of North Kitsap. Score 19-10. South Kitsap in the lead. Megan, I'm sure, looking for a little bit of hope for her team. Ricky Bentley with a hit. And North Kitsap not touching the ball on that return. Now we have Jenna Tim, number 11, coming in, South Kitsap. Jenna, also a junior, played JV last year. She worked hard in the offseason in a club team, earning her spot as the middle blocker right now. And Stephanie Olsen will take the line. Only 4 points to go to tie the win for this one. But she sends it into the net.
Almost made it over. And again, if it did, I wouldn't have wanted to been the one to stop it.
Received by Stephanie Peacock. And a hit by Ricky Bentley. Almost not recovered by North. Oh, but the North sends it to the deep corner, and Katie Neighbors not able to get it. Line judge taking a bit of a beating there.
Almost took out the line judge. It's a dangerous job, that of a line judge.
Guess we should take this time to thank those line judges. This year, those line judges are all done on volunteer basis. So without them, we may not be here today.
Thank you, line judges.
Oh, and a tip by Jenna Tim. North not expecting it. Oh, but it gets over, and South Kitsap right just inside the line. Ricky Bentley just not sure.
They looked frozen when that thing landed.
Katie Neighbors with the receive. Stephanie Peacock with a hard hit coming off the hand of back row of North Kitsap.
But she was high on that one.
A bit high. Probably would have gone out. Jenna Tim takes the line. And a deep serve. Just a bit too deep, going outside the line.
Couple of substitutions.
Heather Gibson going in for Ricky Bentley on the South Kitsap side. Heather's a junior, played varsity last year here at South. Outside hitter. Served by North Kitsap, received by Stephanie Peacock. Stephanie comes up for the hit. And a kill taken off the hands of number 15, Kristen Sprague of North Kitsap. That's going to bring Heather Gibson to the service line.
Only 2 points away here from ending this whole thing.
That's right. South Kitsap 23. North Kitsap trailing behind at 14. And the serve? Right in the center. Heather also comes up with the receive. And Katie Neighbors sends it over too far. Going out of bounds.
All right, and the serve.
Received by Savannah Starkweather, sent out of bounds. Seeing a little bit of excitement out of the North Kitsap bench there. First ace of the night for them. Hard serves by Jennifer Buckner. Savannah with the back row hit. North Kitsap comes up with a hit. Received by Heather Gibson. Crystal Bits with a back row push. Or a push to the back row. Crystal Bits steps up Stephanie Olson, but she takes it to the net. A lot of talking going on down there. South Kitsap continuing to attract the crowd. There's a little bit of crowding at the doorway as Stephanie Peacock takes the kill.
Yeah, all 24 could do was protect her face.
Game point here, South Kitsap 24, North Kitsap 17. Crystal Bits with the serve. Received by Molly Lukovsky.
And it's out.
Sent out of bounds by North Kitsap. That's going to bring the win to South Kitsap. 3-0 for the night, the last match. 25-17.
Well, both teams showed some great determination.
Great determination
fun to
showed by
watch.
both
It was
teams.
a great game to watch.
We want to thank you for joining us tonight at South Kitsap High School. And we'd also like to thank the students of the video production program here at South who made the television program possible. Again, the final score, South Kitsap Lady Wolves 3 and North Kitsap 0. So long and good evening from South Kitsap High School.
Good night, everybody.